till the morning came around. Set out to run, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight.
Why is American women obsessed with serial killers? Why do they send love letters or other things like pictures? Why do they love to know the crimes? I myself love serial killers and true crime and wanting to know why. But I want to know, why do I love this? Why do other women love this? So I researched it, and this is what I found. According to the History Channel, the most notorious American serial killers are Richard Ramirez, known as the Night Stalker; David Berkowitz, known as Son of Sam; John Wayne Gacy, known as the Killer Clown; Ted Bundy, the Lady Killer. Many women in the YouTube community that love serial killers. For example, Bailey and many more. There's also YouTubers who cater all of these serial killer subjects throughout YouTube. Not only videos are made, there's coloring books, documentaries, TV shows, movies, and many, many more items. Why do women write letters? Why do we want to go to the cell and talk to them? What are we curious about? Sadly, to COVID-19, I wasn't able to talk to a Ted Bundy stan or someone from the Ted Nation. And if you're not aware, Ted Bundy has this group called the Ted Nation, and it's mostly combined of women who love Ted Bundy. They will write letters together and post different pictures and videos of him, saying how much they love him publicly on the internet. Ted Bundy is known for killing women, torturing them, and necrophilia, as well as his court cases. So the HuffPost had a special guest on one of their videos that is called "Why Are Women Fascinated by Murder?" They had someone who wrote a book about women who love murder. Here's the clip.
I'm currently driving to upstate New York to meet Sheila Eisenberg.
Sheila Eisenberg, she's the author of Women Who Love Men Who Kill.
She interviewed a bunch of these women, and it's probably the best study there exists today.
Why would women be more susceptible to this than men? One possibility is, I really want to be tough. I really want to be violent myself, but society won't let me. I don't know.
Yeah, live vicariously through the killer.
When I wrote this book, I started thinking about all the other stories I knew of women who were involved with men behind bars for murder.
Will you marry me?
Yes.
And I do hereby marry you.
And I thought, like, why? And I started finding the women.
Yeah.
And then interviewing them.
Now Tracy Stump has her own segment called Crime Obsession. She talks about why serial killers are fascinated with us and why we are fascinated with them. Here's the clip.
You've spent a lot of time just diving deep and breaking down the minds of serial killers. How did you get started in all of this?
You know, I started getting into it when I became a writer.
What is it about serial killers specifically that we're just so transfixed with?
We're born to, and the first stories that we hear about, whether it's like a Disney movie or bedtime stories, there's monsters in them. And monsters are so pervasive in our storytelling. So the idea that there really are, there used to be monsters out there in the world. We thought, we didn't know what they were, but they were dinosaurs or whatever. And there were monsters. There doesn't seem like there's monsters out there anymore, except for these guys.
Right.
Now, a show on Netflix called Mindhunter is being very popular throughout America. They talked about why we like serial killers.
Why is this? Why can't we get enough of them? The first episode of Mindhunter suggests that there is a connection between the behavior of these killers and the broader state of culture and society.
Our democracy is vanishing into what?
Is that what all this is about? Just a response to turmoil?
The government used to be symbolically a parental institution. Now, it's a free-for-all.
The world barely makes any sense, so it follows that crime doesn't either.
Is that what we see in serial killers? Are they an extreme representation of our broader society for which we are all responsible? Of course, Holden and Bill soon find out that serial killers are not crazy, rampant, aberrational parallels to the crazy, chaotic culture of the 60s and 70s.
The Atlantic has their own YouTube channel. They talked about America's obsession on serial killers. Here's their clip.
But data shows that serial killers come from all backgrounds, and the numbers are roughly consistent with demographics across the United States. Humans have been telling cautionary tales for millennia.
We are wired to look for danger since the earliest days of our hunter-gatherer brains. That instinct to want to look at something terrible so that you're safe from it is still part of our biology.
Why are we obsessed with serial killers? There is no clear answer. For what we know, it's maybe their attraction to their looks, their crimes, or we want to live through their crimes or feel like the dominant ones. But we do know is that we have crazy stories that we learned and bring awareness to the killings. This is Ashley Castillo signing off.